Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. It's been a long time since we've had a brand new In the Night Garden toy. It's a musical activity, Ninky Nonk Bubble Train. So as we pull the Ninky Nonk along, bubbles will pop out. How cool. The set includes the Ninky Nonk Bubble Train, the Bubble Liquid Solution, Iggle Piggle, Upsy Daisy, Macca Packa, and some shapes. Let's open it up and have a look at all of the pieces. There are the characters, and it looks like we have a little bit of building to do, tiny fans. There is the little Pontypine house, and here is the little caboose that Iggle Piggle rides in. It has many different pieces that can come apart, and we need to attach the smaller red wheels onto each side. They easily pop on. It sort of looks like a Mega Block set, and the pieces can just pop right on. This little house makes the sound like it's raining. There must be tiny beads inside somewhere. I popped on all the wheels and parts, and our Ninky Nonk train is almost ready to go. We just need to add our characters, and then we have the 4 shapes, and we can't forget the bubbles. Where do you think we put the shapes? There are actually 2 places for the shapes. In the purple tower, there's a heart, a flower, a triangle, and a square. Or we can put the shapes inside the green part of the Ninky Nonk. Where does the square go? Right here. Next we have the white heart, my favorite shape. And then the yellow triangle. And a blue flower. And we have room for all 3 of our characters inside. Put Upsy Daisy between the heart and the flower. And there's Macca Packa. And finally, Iggle Piggle. And it spins inside. Ooh! Our shapes come off. Let's put them back. Final step. We need to pour the bubbles from the blue container into the little orange container. And look who has popped by to have a look. This isn't for you, kitty. These are bubbles. The little orange container is actually going to go underneath the Ninky Nonk. The tube goes inside the orange container, and then we need to screw it on. Make sure it's nice and tight. We're almost ready to give it a try. Now I brought it outside so that we don't have bubbles in the house where bubbles can make our floor slippery and soapy. I need to turn the switch on to the bubble setting. And let's see if the bubbles start to come out of the Ninky Nonk. There we go. I just needed to put in some new batteries. Now you can hear the little motor going when it blows out the bubbles. And the bubbles pop as soon as you touch them. And you can hear the motor go back on as soon as I start pulling the Ninky Nonk. Look at how many bubbles there are. Well, this is definitely the coolest Ninky Nonk toy we have. The bubbles are even covering the wheels of the Ninky Nonk. Well, I hope you enjoyed our new In the Night Garden toy. I know Kitty does. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today, Peppa and Granny Pig are having a camping night away. They have this lovely green tent with little trees all over. let's see what Peppa and Granny have inside their tent. I'll open the door. Oh boy, there's all different types of wooden pieces. Let's have a look. What will we pull out first? What can you see when you go camping? Oh, other people. You might even see some wildlife, like a bear. And this is a brown bear. And if it was a grizzly bear, it'd have a huge hump right here. When you're camping in an area where there are bears, you need to be bear smart and pack all the food away somewhere safe, like a cooler in a car. Don't want to put food in a tent because the bear has such a good sense of smell. It could smell food through a tent. What else do we have in our camping tent? Oh, another wild animal you might see is a fox or a coyote. Reach my hand in. And of course, when you're camping, you'll probably see some trees. Maybe some trees with leaves, or maybe some trees with pine needles, or both. Trees with needles are called coniferous, and trees with leaves are called deciduous. There's also an animal. Oops, sorry, Peppa. You got knocked over. What is this, tiny fans? It has big antlers, and the name of it starts with the letter M. It's a moose, and we need to keep our distance from wildlife because they are unpredictable. We never know what they could do. And there are two more items in this tent. There is a little blue pad. What do you think this is? It's a little pond for Peppa to go canoeing with Granny Pig. And there's just enough room for both of them. Be sure if you're going for a canoe, a paddleboard, a kayak, any type of water sport, you wear a life jacket. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.
Tiny Treasures and Toys. Please subscribe.
Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today, Coco and Bluey are at the farm. Let's go explore, girls.
Let's play on the farm.
I'm so excited. I just love the farm. Yeah, all the animals are so adorable. Can we go see the sheep first? I love sheep. Sure. But first, let's open up this door. I'm just dying to see what's behind it.
Oink, 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 oink.
Oh my gosh, there's a little pig and a puppy and a little yellow bird. I just love this. Bye for now, guys. We're going to see the sheep.
Chirp, chirp.
Hey, little sheep. Oh my goodness, there's a sheep on the tractor. Let's start it.
The engine's ready. The yellow light is on. Let's go.
Woohoo! Wow, that was so cool. Let's keep exploring. Look, Coco, we found the garden.
Busy bunny.
There's carrots and tomatoes and even little flowers. Look, there's a ladybug over here. Adorable, and what a friendly little bunny, too. What's this purple thing? It looks to me like it might be a spider. That was some fun tunes. And look, over here, there's a horse, and on the horse is a little kitty. And on the kitty is another little yellow bird. I think it looks like a button. Let's press it.
Who's on the farm today? Waddling around. It's a yellow duck making ducky sound. Quack, quack.
Of course, the little yellow bird is a duck. It seems to be getting darker. We should turn on that light. I'll flip the switch.
On.
Cool. I wonder what this giant button does. Time to find out.
Woohoo! Who's here? Who's here? Oink, oink. A pig down below.
Oh my gosh, it's the cutest little owl ever. And the owl even told us that there was a pig down below, which we saw behind this door. The farm is so fun. Time to see some of our best previous farm experiences. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our video. Goodbye. This little kitty was hidden somewhere in this video. Go back and take a look to see if you can find her.
Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today Daniel, Tiger, and Bluey are visiting a pond. Look at all the cattails, and I'm sure there are lots of living creatures in this water. Let's have a close-up look and see if we can find anything. We've already spotted something moving on this dried piece of grass. Do you know what it is? Oops! It fell off of the grass. It's a pond snail, and it has a giant pointed shell. It's one of the biggest snails I've ever seen. It eats dead plants and algae. They help keep the pond clean. And here's a good look at its head. It's starting to get a little bit breezy. Let's go for a walk around the pond and see what we can find. First, we spot a bat house. Bats play a very important role in nature. They eat hundreds of insects in 1 hour. In the daytime, they sleep, and they come out at night and fly around. Look, we found another home. I wonder what lives inside. Maybe some type of gopher or ground squirrel? Bluey found an anthill. There must be hundreds of ants underneath. There are also cool plants. This looks like a type of grass. It feels very soft and they look like little animal tails. We love exploring nature, and we encourage you to do the same. You never know what you're going to find, and you get some exercise too. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We are here with Bluey. What do you have here, Bluey? Oh, it's my sleeping bag. I'm going to get all cozy for story time. Bluey is all zipped up. We're going to read a fun story about shapes, and then we have a surprise snack at the end for Bluey. Ooh, yummy. Here's our first shape, and it's a rainbow sprinkled donut. What shape is it?
Circle.
Can you trace the dotted line with your finger? Good job. Now pull the tab. What else is shaped like a circle?
Ball, wagon wheels, moon, and clocks.
And here's our next shape. We have some wooden blocks with letters and numbers on them. What shape are the blocks?
Square.
Can you trace the square? Pull the tab. What else is square shaped?
Present, napkins, cheese slice, and quilt.
Here is a window. What is the shape?
A rectangle.
Can you trace the dotted line with your finger? Good job. And it looks like this book had a little tear, and we taped it to repair it. Pull the tab. What else is a rectangle?
A bandage, an envelope, notebook, and bricks.
Ooh, it's a slice of cheese pizza, one of the kids' favorite foods, and we make homemade pizza at home. What shape is the pizza slice?
Triangle.
Can you trace the blue dotted line with your finger? Let's pull the tab and see what else is shaped like a triangle.
A hat,
A party hat.
flags, triangle,
That's a musical instrument.
toy sailboat.
The sail on a sailboat is triangular. Oops, this looks like another page that got torn and we repaired it with tape. This is a big, juicy watermelon. What shape is a watermelon?
Oval.
Can you trace the pink dotted line with your finger? Let's pull the tab. What else is oval shaped?
Lemon, blimps, egg, and balloons.
We have some yummy cookies with chocolate. What shape are these cookies?
Heart.
Can you trace the red dotted line with your finger? Pull the tab. We have lollipops.
Rocket, Valentine card, and chocolates.
Now we have a cookie cutter. What is the shape of the cookie cutter?
Star.
Trace the purple dotted line with your finger. Let's pull the tab. We have star fruit,
Toy,
sandbox toy,
sea star, and magic wand.
Bluey's still wide awake. The story was very interesting, wasn't it, Bluey? Oh yes, it was full of yummy treats. That's right, but it's also important to eat healthy fruits and vegetables before you have those treats, right? Oh yes, Mom makes me eat a salad before I have any dessert. That's a good plan, Bluey. Now it's time for your fun snack, and it has a shape as well. The kids picked cherries off our cherry tree. They pitted each cherry and made these yummy tarts. What is the shape of this tart?
Circular.
It's in the shape of a circle, that's right. Ooh, what a fun treat.